Hello everyone and welcome to a new series of video about DRIV3R. Instead of doing the game by its own rules, we are going to try to beat the mission with a new challenge that will test our skills. This first challenge will be about the Fugitive mode in the undercover missions. Usually you can only have it in Take a Ride in Nice after defeating all the 10 Timmies and going to the armory to unlock it. It gives civilians a handgun and a surge need to kill Tanner no matter what. Now, thanks to White Snoop, we can have that mode anywhere and anytime we want, condition apply. So the question is, can you beat DRIV3R with everyone shooting at you? Let's find out. If Tanner is kinda used to be shot at by the goons in the undercover mode, it's an all new story when the civilians get involved in the situation. Note that the first 3 missions don't give Tanner a new challenge because those missions lack the felony system in their scripts, meaning that the civilians will just freeze, not even wanting to work because they are so mad and they don't have their guns. But Rooftops, the first mission with actual fugitive possibility, makes up for it real quick with a challenge that almost made the whole series useless because it's so hard. Typically, the mission really starts when you are arriving to the Gold Coast Hotel, but now, going there is already a challenge. The cops are trying to contain civilians, but that doesn't really work. You could go by the main roads like you would do on a normal playthrough, but since the Gold Coast Hotels involves gun shooting with the goons, you need all the health you can get. We're not playing with cheats beside the Fugitive mode itself. So the first advice will be to go in places where pedestrians don't spawn. It will come handy later too. Going by the beach is the way to go, even though you'll still get apart with civilians trying to shoot you. Anyway, this first part isn't the main challenge of the mission, trust me. Now that you are at the end of the beach and after you have contemplated the beautiful ocean drive by night from far away, you can go back to the street and quickly go to the alleyway where the back entrance of the Gold Coast Hotel is located.
Why are you running?
No change in the course of the mission there till you have taken the elevator and cleared the garage. Now the real challenge begins.
Bruh.
As the game says, when you enter the car you're supposed to drive to the South Beach gang. Don't wreck it, it's easier said than done. In a normal playthrough, you will just have to kill the first goon's car right after you exit the garage, and then the mission is almost over since no more goons will spawn and no cops spawn in this part of this mission. But now you have the whole city trying to shoot you, and unfortunately your car you're supposed to drive safely to the safe house. You can't simply go by the main roads now because this car can handle too much damages, and every pedestrian shooting at you doesn't go along that objective. Once again, going by the beach is your only valid option for the beginning of this mission. If you are doing it right, you can even manage to be untouched for that little part. Note that pedestrians that are not walking in the street, meaning the ones in the cars and the ones that are sitting when spawning, will not be aggressive towards Tanner, so that one on the swing is never a problem. Now that you are reaching the end of the beach, you will remember that on your way in, a small chunk of the beach is full of pedestrians, so it means that this part is becoming tricky. Once again, you can use the fact that the pedestrians spawning on swing are peaceful to assure you that less aggressive pedestrians are located in that area, and you just have to pray that they don't shoot you too much while going in at high speed. Pedestrians' aims and damages done is totally random, so sometimes you can be hit but the damage meter will stay at 0, and sometimes you can get a lot of damages or even worse, a flat tire. Anyway, be careful after the end of the beach because even though there are no pedestrians, this part is tricky with the little bushes that can hurt your car a lot. After that, you have to reach Tanner's house, but in between you have very aggressive pedestrians. I found that going this way assures you the less amount of shootings, and sometimes if you're lucky you can even manage to go to Tanner's house with no damages, but other times you can get a flat tire by taking the same path. The real challenge is about to begin. Since you are right next to Tanner's house and the end of the mission involves a lot of on-foot action, I recommend going in and refill Tanner's health if needed. Now, we will want to stay low and not going back in the street, but unfortunately, all paths are closed for a car and you can't join the marina without passing next to civilians. It's the first time you will need to kill pedestrians on foot before driving a little bit the car and repeat. But since the pedestrians respawn indefinitely, it doesn't make it so much easier. You need to clear the exit path of Tanner's house, then drive the car a little bit more near the streets, going out again and then kill the remaining pedestrian waiting for you on the sidewalks. Since it seems that they don't see Tanner right away if their backs are turned, the element of surprise is your biggest ally in those kind of situations. But you can't control if the civilians are going to spawn with their back turned or not. When you're feeling it, take back your ride and drive as fast as you can on the sidewalks to go back to a safe area, hoping that you will not suffer too much damage. Driving in the bushes allows you to prevent drive near a gap where pedestrians will try to shoot you. In the marina, you are safe for a bit. Go by the parking lot and then the worst part is about to come. Once again, there is a small part between two safe areas where you can take a lot of damages. After that, no aggressive pedestrians on the bridge, but you're going to the final part where there is a lot of them. You are only seeing a small fragment of all my tries because I spent 4 hours on this mission to find the right way to go, but for that part there isn't really a good strat, you just have to hope. I tried to push the car with another one, but the pedestrians aim so badly that they touch the front car anyway. Same problem arises when you're doing a car centipede trying to protect your car in the middle, but you're so slow and you can quickly die that way. It might be possible if you have the right vehicles spawning, because a bus or a truck will take all the pedestrian attention and it's big enough to take a lot of hits before it's wrecked, but you still need to exit it before reaching the safe house and then you will be under heavy fire. I tried another path by going by the side of the road, trying to squeeze between the small beach and the water while being protected a little bit by the coast, but you still get damages and you can wreck yourself your car by going too much near the water. I almost did it that way, but a bug at the end killed my hopes and I was never lucky enough to do it again that way. Finally, killing everything was the best solution for this part. Since you're going from a bridge where no pedestrians spawn, and after passing the bridge at your right where a lot of pedestrians spawn, you can safely walk without pedestrians spawning behind you for a while, so jump out of your car so it can cross the bridge with pedestrians that will not shoot at it because you're not in it, then kill the pedestrian while reaching your car and slowly move forward by getting out of your car every time a new pedestrian spawns, and kill it and repeat. The problem with that solution is the amount of hits you can take and the amount of bullets you will shoot. Your car should be fine if you are timing your exit right, but at the end I had to use infinite ammo to keep using the gun with the best range. With one hit from being killed or the car being wrecked, I managed to successfully reach the safe house and meet South Beach Gang and ending the mission. It was very hard but rewarding in the end because it's possible to beat Rooftops while being shot by everybody. I hope you will also try to beat this mission with that new challenge. You just have to download White Snoop Shittable, then go to debug stuff and set Fugitive to 1. And maybe you can find a better strat or a glitch I didn't know to make that mission easier to beat. We have at least done one mission the Fugitive way. What about the others? That will be for another video. Thanks for watching and see you soon.